Friends, hello, welcome back. We are here with episode number 2 of Can We Turn a Team into a Stanley Cup winner with just one trade? You guys said, hey, I've seen the suggestion, just like, let's try Canadian team next. I've seen, let's try Winnipeg next. So we're doing the Winnipeg Jets, a team with a lovely, by the way, thanks for this, guys. I appreciate it. A lovely 100K in cap space. Oh, we got some work to do. We have some work to do. How we're going to make it. Why is John Morrison, just kidding, John Morrissey, why is John Morrissey getting paid 6 bills? I didn't realize he was an 86. Oh, good for him. 86. The Pionk's an 84. I didn't realize that either. Pionk, Little's in 5 mil as well. Who else is, I don't even know who we get rid of. Peralt's got to go. That's who's got to get out of here. See, the problem is, again, that's going to be a guy we have to move for another player there, it looks like. So it's going to be a challenge there alone because of the cap space issue. And I don't think this team's paying 2 goalies a bunch, right? 1.5. I mean, there's some wiggle room there, but I don't know if we're going to be able to fit that. We only get one trade, so we probably won't be able to fit that in. We'll take a look, though, real quickly here at this team. I think we're going to need defense, right? Is that where we're going to go here? Defense with the Winnipeg Jets? You have Kyle O'Connor, Laine, Scheifele, Stastny. Yes, I did. I did just look that up. I don't know why. When did this happen? How did I miss that? Paul Stastny's a Winnipeg Jet. Good for him. Blake Will's a power forward, right? Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah, buddy. I like to see that. How's the chemistry looking? Get out of here, Stastny. We don't want you. You're gone. This is a one trade and done. We can't change the coaching staff. We're stuck with this, and there's just no chemistry. This is going to be a team that's tough from a chemistry standpoint. We got Lowry, you have Appleton, you have Thompson. I really do think this is a team that they've got a lot of depth on forward. They've just got to figure the defense out. I mean, we're rocking 86 in Morrissey, 84 in Pionk, Forbort, DeMello. I'd like to get an entire second line D pair here if I was the Winnipeg Jets, I think. And how's the chemistry look? We're talking, that's looking beautiful, actually. Morrissey, what's your two-way defender? That's good. Offensive defenseman in Pionk. We already knew that. So if you can pick up a defensive defenseman with that guy, even that, you could go Forbort and, yeah, that's a defenseman and Forbort. What if you went up here like that? Yeah, that +5. So, yeah, there's some good chemistry. One thing we got there is, the good thing is we have the defense chemistry very high. I mean, we are struggling on the offense, but again, offense is a little bit deeper there. So it's actually going to work out pretty well for us, I think, here. We're going to, again, I think, that what we do? Do we try, I think we try to, I don't know if we try the offensive defenseman or not. What I'm thinking here is, Pionk's got to be a first liner. 84 overall. If you put him on a second line, even picking up a defensive defense, it's not going to help him. I mean, what is it? Forbort, defensive defense, and +1. It ain't going to work out there. He has to be a first liner. Oh, wait, it's Forbort. Yeah, Forbort. And they put him out there, Forbort, and it's a first liner. +5. So do we look for the thing is, defensive defensemen are not easy to come by. You get a top defensive defenseman, put him on that top line there, and see just anything at all on that second line. Preferably probably a two-way forward, but anything should work there. I would assume we're going to take a look here. Something's got to come about here. We'll go defense. We'll go, what was it? 2? No, that's the role. We'll go defensive defenseman. And we're going to have to move some cap regardless here. So we'll just take a look what's out there. I mean, again, yeah, there's not a lot to choose from defensive defenseman. That's just how this game is. We'll take a look here. 87, Ryan Suter. That cap is just through the roof. But hey, that's Ryan Suter, baby. But we can't afford that. We're looking at 4 million cap space to work with here. I think we're going to talk somebody like Colton Parayko. I feel like we just traded for Colton Parayko. Did we not just do that in the last one? I feel like we went after Colton Parayko. Maybe we didn't. But we have to here at this point. This is a team that's got what we want. You got Colton Parayko, and they're a team with some good defensive depth as well here. So we'll go Parayko. And do you want Falk? I think Falk's an offensive defenseman. Yeah, that's not going to work. Falk, get out of here, pal. Krug, Vince Dunn RFA though, 82 overall. That's not high enough for us. I don't know if the Blues will be a team that'll work. What if we try again? We'll try the Minnesota Wild. I mean, yeah, I'd like to discard that trade or not. We'll cancel it. That's cool. Not a big deal. See you later. There you go. Bye. Thanks for playing. Dumba. Dumba is what? That's a nice combo. I like that. But Dumba is, and he fits everywhere. Beautiful. 6 million. How do we come up with cap space for that, EA? What do we look like? We're rich? How about Anaheim? Manson, Lindholm, a little bit cheaper. Still going to cost a pretty penny. All D pairings for Manson. It's beautiful. That's the defensive defenseman. That's what we need. And then again, Lindholm, average, middle of the pack. I shouldn't say average. He's still an 85. But I think that's what we're going to be stuck with here is the 85s. Because the defensive defenseman, again, they just don't grow on trees. And when the defensive defensemen's overalls finally go up, EA, they're older and they got a bigger contract at that point. So you don't find a lot of cheaper defensive defensemen. And then you got to be able to combo that with the fact that you have to be able to get a second defender with it. So I like this trade here. And we're going to have to go big fish swimming or send in here as well. In return, we'll start with the first round draft pick. And we're going to start with asking them to retain all this salary. I think we're going to have to ask them. We do have Roslovic as well, by the way, to mention that we can sign him and put him on the team as well. Here is another depth guy if we have the cap space. I hope we have the cap space. So we're going to say Lindholm retain that. That's going to give us a lot of cap space actually right there. Having all that retained there. That could work. We're still definitely not giving up near enough. I can see the trade meter there. We're a while off. So we'll throw another first. And man, would it be nice though? It's greedy. It's greedy a little bit, a little greedy, but it'd be nice to pick up a depth guy that's a little bit cheaper here. You know, like a power forward like Max Jones. We're gonna throw him on there. Let's throw him on there and see how they feel. How you thinking? Oh, just a little rejection. We're gonna do it. You already know it's gonna happen. See you later, Cole Perfetti. Bye. When you have that kind of trade value like Cole Perfetti does, this man's gotta go. Hang on a second. Look at this trade value. Look at this. I mean, look at it. Yeah, right? Oh, wow, they got some solid players. He's going to be a good player, but that is a lot of trade value for a guy that might not be a guarantee. I kind of like this trade. You're talking a 28-year-old Manson, a 26-year-old Lindholm. And you're talking guys you can get 6-7 years out of really solid production still. And you throw in Max Jones, who's 22. I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Send it. Trade rejected. We will not accept the proposal. The trade looks good, but we're not willing to retain the salary. That is not good because we can't give up much more than that. They like the trade, though. We can only go so low. We're going to try, I don't know, 1.7? Deal. Yeah, that'll work. Send it. Still rejected. Man, come on, Anaheim. Come on. You know you like the trade. Just a little money. Just a couple bills. Just a couple. Come on. I don't know what to do. We have to add more trade value, but you can't do Vas, I don't even know how to say your name, Vaseline, and you can't do that. That guy's got some trade value out the rear end though. Good for him. We could do Roslovic. I mean, I don't know how much this guy wants. We could just not ask for Max Jones too, I guess. That might be it, and we just sign Roslovic. Does that give us cap space? We'd have to, again, they're gonna have to retain this. And we make sure Roslovic sign. I mean, we are making up rules as we go. But he has an RFA and he should be signed. So I think that's a fair rule there. So here you go. Take that. Get out of here, Anaheim. Oh, wait. We dropped the first round pick. But still, get out of here. We'll give you a second. How do you feel about a second? Yeah? Yeah. No? Okay. Okay. Just doing business with you. Just kidding. We're going to give you first. There you go. Take it. Take my money. Okay. So I'm going to give you, let me get this right, a first round draft pick to retain a couple million. And you're just going to... Get out of here, Anaheim. You know what we'll have to do then? Find another player that can alleviate some cap for us here that's not needed. Oh, that's going to be tough to come by, though, because we need a lower overall. And I don't know where we go here. Do we go Appleton? I don't even know if we can do Appleton. I'll just throw on an AHL guy and see what happens here, I guess. We're going to drop the trade salary. How low can we go? Oh, man. 800K? All right, here we go. Send it. Oh, let's go. Thank you, Anaheim. It's good doing business with you. We had to lower the trade a little bit, but I think we made it work here. So let's go ahead and draw these lines. Actually, hold up. We got to sign, what's his face? Roslovic real quickly here. And I don't think we can. I don't think we're going to be able to afford to do it. We don't have any cap space. Here's 700K. Hope you like it. That's all we got. Oh, man. Man, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was worried about getting that trade to work. And they finally took it. We're just going to have to deal with that, I think. We're going to have to go Roslovic less, and I hope that bottom six is still going to be able to hold up. I think it's a solid bottom six. I really do. And one less player, what's going to happen here? That's going to be interesting. Well, now it's 2 if Roslovic doesn't play. He's going to take that money. I can't imagine he does. We offered him 700K. I mean, why would he want to take that? I decided to reject your offer. You are having, yeah, I get it. I get it. That was an entry-level deal. I don't blame the guy. I mean, he's worth way more than 700K. You can't be upset about that. But we'll take a look at this lineup here, because this is what we're going to have to deal with. Toninato, Thompson, Appleton. That's tough. That is very tough. I do not know how I feel about that. Manson, you're going to go on that first line. You better +5, and he does. Couple +3s to go with it. I like what I'm seeing here. Defense is going to have to win championships for this team. And Hellebuck's going to start. I guess we're in the preseason here. That's why it's showing that. But I think we're ready. We don't really have a choice. It's boom or bust here. Roslovic's going to have to sit on the bench the rest of this season. And we're just trying to hope that bottom six doesn't get killed too much. I do think that's going to be a problem. I'm concerned about it. We did it, though. You have to do what you have to do, and you just got to hope for the best here. These guys can still make it turn out. We'll see. Here we go. 2-0 to start the season. Make it 3. All right. Hey, Winnipeg's looking good. Team could get this to work here. 4-1 to start the season. You always got to be careful with those starts, though. Teams can start hot and then fall to pieces. They can start cold and just absolutely turn it up the second half here. Right now, we're seeing out of Winnipeg. Started 4-0, lost 4 straight there, including that overtime. But here we go. keeping balanced, I should say. I was going to say we're going to start playing a little bit better. These guys are, again, 6-5. I'd like to see you play a little bit better, Winnipeg. I tell you what, though, I'm going to be actually somewhat happy if they don't make playoffs, because we left salary cap on for a reason. Let's keep it realistic. Let's, face facts. Winnipeg has had some salary cap issues here these last couple years, staying under the cap, and that's one of the big issues there, or problems they're having trying to upgrade the team. And we just ran into that here. We tried to pick up some defenders, but defenders don't grow on trees in this league. If you want some, you're paying for them. That's why you see the Pionks and Morseys. They're getting paid over there. And if you want some more, you're going to pay, those second line guys $4 million, $5 million a year. That's about what they get. And Winnipeg's just so talented on the offensive side. They're paying all those guys. And you got Hellebuck back there as well. That it's really difficult for them to put things together. But you know what? Winnipeg, they're starting to heat up a little bit here. You're going to have to play with, I guess what I'd say, you're going to have to play with a little bit less depth if you want to make it work. And that's what we're seeing here. But Winnipeg is starting to play some really good puck here. 30-17 going into the month of February. I'll take that. 44-25. Winnipeg looking like a playoff team. Like to see it. Just gonna potentially third. Yeah, it looks like a third seed we're gonna get here with the Winnipeg Jets. Yes, sir. Third pick, 47-27 to end the season. So they did make playoffs. That was challenge number 1.Ey're going to get the Minnesota Wild in the first round here. 47-27-8. A solid season there. 102 points. It's a tough division. 108, 107. A pretty loaded Central here this season. 3.17 goals for and 2.71 goals against. So you still wanted to see that number a little bit higher. Or not higher, lower. We'll get it right. We want to see a little bit lower there for the Winnipeg Jets. And that's just, it's not going to happen there, I guess. I mean, 2.71 is not bad. But, you pick up the defense like that, you want to see it better. The offense is still producing, though. So that was big there as well. Toronto going to win the Presidents by a landslide there. What a season. 120 points they had there. We'll take a look at how these guys played. Wheeler, 78, 75 out of Wheeler, but 34 goals. When's the last time he put up 34 goals in a season? Has he done that ever? 26, 26, 26. No, that's a career high for Blake Wheeler over there. The power forward, that's usually the playmaking machine. Put up 34 dingers this season. Good for him. Yeah, it's Scheifele right behind him. 23 by 52. 37 out of Patrick Laine. Want to see how this bottom 6 played here real quickly. -8 for Stassi. That's not the bottom 6. Lindholm up there, so -6. Interesting. Lindholm -6 and a second D pair there. I guess it didn't work out as well as we thought it would there. Morrissey -6. Lowry a -5. Really, the bottom 6 didn't play bad. There was positive players. That's the best you can ask for, is that fourth line with these guys that are 75 overall, 79. They went out there when it was positive. That's the best you can ask for out of them. Go out there and give us positive minutes. We'll let the boys up top score the goals. You guys just go out there, play some stout defensive hockey, keep this game close. And that's exactly what they did. Minnesota, though, first round here for these Winnipeg Jets. We'll see what they got going here for us. Winnipeg looking to win that Stanley Cup after selling some big names out there on this, or selling some big players, I should say, to make this team good. Starting off 2-0. Is it going to be worth it? That's the question. Game number 2. It's 3-0 Winnipeg. Looking good. They're going to sweep the Minnesota Wild. Don't look now. Sit down, Minnesota. Thanks for playing. Nice doing business with you. The big concern here is you take 4 games, win all of them. Now you're going to have a long time of rest here. Is there going to be a little bit of rust here with about a 6-7 day break here for the Minnesota Wild against the Avalanche? A little over. Actually, right on 7, right? 7 or 8 days there. Colorado, though. Tough team. Always has been. Can Winnipeg play them well? They're going to lose game number 1 here. Winnipeg game 2. I'm going to lose again. Okay, Winnipeg. Again, rust factor. We're ready, though. 2 games played. Warmed up a little bit here. Got to win some games, Winnipeg. There you go. 1 game number 3. That's big right there. Can we take game number 4? The answer is no. Winnipeg finds themselves 1 game away from elimination. But we know how these elimination games go, especially in a 3-1 series lead. It can easily be overtaken. Yeah, I want to semi-affiliate. Oh, they put no at the top. Interesting. No at the top. Okay, then. Winnipeg gonna fall behind 2-1 early. Cop with the goal, Kadri and Landeskog. Colorado jumps ahead early, and that may be all they need here. Winnipeg's got to find the back of the net, and they got to find it quickly here, or this one's going to be all but over for these Winnipeg Jets. Matt Calvert says, I'll take the shot. Hellebuck's got the save. Colorado trying their best here to pepper Grubauer. Grubauer playing strong. Power play, Colorado. Nothing of it. Here we go. 4 minutes left. Do or die time for the Winnipeg Jets. Shot there by Thompson. Or Grubauer makes the save once again. Ehlers, same story. Ain't going to score from that angle. Let me tell you what, fellas. Winnipeg is going to be bounced in the first round. 1 trade. Couldn't do it. one trade could not win the Winnipeg Jets a Stanley Cup. They're going to get a sweep in the first round and then get bounced in the second round to a tough Colorado Avalanche team. That's going to wrap things up for this video, though, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, a big thumbs up and subscribe's appreciated. Never required. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.